humidity. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, high 55. Rain likely on Sunday, high 60. Cloudy skies, 50 on Monday, and for Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high of 50. Overnight low was 35. Yesterday's high was 47, rather. Currently, humidity at 82%. Winds are calm. The pressure at 30.09. Visibility at 10 miles. Sunshine right now. We've got 37 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. And it's time for morning coffee for this Friday. It's brought to you by TTT Designs in Fairfield. They can bring your design to life. Stop in and let TTT Designs complete your vision. Custom printing available on shirt size newborn through 5XL. Visit them Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 1411 West Main in Fairfield.
And good morning to all, and welcome to Bruce Reeves, who we love having here on a Friday morning. Bruce, welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, we have... I've been working. I've got my rules for tonight for the Liars Banquet that will be going on as a part of the Quail Upland Game Alliance. It's going to be at the Christian Church starting at 6. I mean, you might still be able to get tickets for it. It's going to be a good feed. But I'm looking at the rules here, and the points allotted for your lie.
Yeah.
I'm one of the featured liars.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that, but that's what I am. The first one's going to be a problem. I have to get it down between 3 and 5 minutes.
Yeah, you'll never make that.
I think I'm at 23 right now.
Yeah, you'll never make 3 minutes.
I'm going to lose points.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to win this thing.
sacrifice those points for a good story.
I've got a good story. It's a matter of how
But you
do
only
I...
lose, what, 1 point if you go over your time limit?
I still get 8 more. There's still 8 more to win.
That'd be 9. 10 minus 1 is 9.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's a 9 point. That's a 9 point.
It's 9
It's only a
point.
9
Okay.
point. No, it's only 9
So
points.
you still got 8 points.
Yes. So I could
So if you
barely
nail
go
all
over.
of those,
Yeah.
you know.
We'll see. This morning, I want to correct something, and I did correct it on the blog as well as Jeff Vaughn helped me. John McCain was a naval aviator, not an Air Force aviator. Okay. So I corrected that. The point's still the same, and I won't get into that. Scholastic Bowl tonight, brought to you by Fairfield Memorial Hospital.
Our broadcast starts about, just before 6. We'll have the pre-match coverage.
And we're all over that. Tom Levine's going to be there. He's sort of the host, and Jeff's sort of the Alex Trebek of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all over that, and so I wanted to mention that. That's coming up tonight.
Tomorrow we'll be out to O'Reilly's.
Yes. By the way, I will be doing the noon news because Jeff is out there. So, and I don't look forward to that anymore. You know why?
And
Jeff is so good at doing it.
Yes.
I pale in comparison.
You know the story about AutoZone and O'Reilly's, don't you?
No.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
The husband and wife got a divorce.
Oh.
The husband got AutoZone.
Yeah.
And the wife started opening up O'Reilly's as close as she could to AutoZone.
Just to stick it to him.
Just to put it to him.
Stick a finger in that eye right there. You
Really?
know?
Is that the same thing that happened with CVS and Walgreens?
That I don't know.
I don't know. Over on First Avenue in Evansville, they're side by side.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Actually, between AutoZone and O'Reilly's in Fairfield, that's about the farthest I think I've seen.
Yeah, that I
the
can
two
think of in
companies
this area.
apart. Yeah.
Lots of things going on tomorrow.
Yeah, they got the grand opening or the ribbon cutting
For the furniture.
for the
furniture
Commerce
store.
Furniture.
Yeah.
I wish I
Commerce
knew this.
Designer Furniture.
I wish I knew the story on that. Is that from somebody from out of town? Anybody know?
Marty
know.
Garner was talking about this morning. She hasn't lived in Fairfield for very long. She lives in Fairfield, but hasn't been here very long.
That's good. That's a good
Well, I'm
thing
glad.
for Fairfield.
I
yeah.
think you need more retail establishments, so I'm very happy about that. So I think that covers it. I think I'm ready to tell you that I'm holding in my pork burger stained hand the bucket of bunk. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right.
Hit it.
The birthdays today, Chico Marx died in 1961 at the age of 74. Quickly, who were his brothers?
Groucho, Harpo, and
Zippo.
Zeppo.
Zeppo.
Not Zippo. You think it's a lighter or something like that?
Zeppo.
And
Yes.
Fred.
And
and Art.
Fredo. He was charming, uneducated but a con artist. That's the way they described his
He was
roles.
the piano player.
Yes, he was.
He was the piano player. He was really good at playing the piano, too.
Their family was a Franco-German Jewish family. Isn't that an interesting mix? Chico had 2 wives. He had a problem staying.
Faithful.
Yeah, so that's why he had a second wife. Mm-hmm. Also born on this date, Werner Klemperer.
Colonel Klink.
Colonel Klink.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Werner,
Yeah.
as we know him. He died at the age of 80
Saw,
in 2000.
saw Colonel Klink was in an episode of Batman, the TV series, one time. You know, they were climbing up the wall, and Colonel Klink stuck his head out the window.
Holy escape, Batman.
Yeah.
He won 1 Emmy. He was born in Germany. 3 wives, 2 kids. Served in the U.S. Army in World War II.
Did not know that.
Yes. He was in a lot of TV shows before he got the opportunity to be on Hogan's Heroes. He played roles in Alfred Hitchcock, Perry Mason, Gunsmoke, The Untouchables. He was a hot
He
commodity.
was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This accent, the Gunsmoke thing, kind of,
That would have been a little.
a little
Yeah,
awkward.
if he used that accent.
Yeah.
He probably, well, since he grew up in America, he probably had to train himself to do the German accent.
Yeah,
quite
probably
honestly.
so.
He met his 3rd and final wife on the set of Hogan's Heroes. They were married after dating for 21 years. She was with him at his death.
21 years
Mm-hmm.
they dated.
Dating.
Dating, yes, 21 years.
That's
Talk about cold feet.
yeah.
That's Barney,
Spirit of commitment.
Barney and Thelma Lou stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is the birthday of William Shatner, the Shat, who I think is going to be on stage over in Evansville sometime here in the next
Oh, he is.
couple of months, doing a one-man show, as if anybody would
Yeah.
want to spend money to see the 88-year-old Shat.
Let's see what he was in. He was in some westerns.
T.J. Hooker.
T.J. Hooker.
He did. He has an album.
Yeah,
He
that's
talks
right.
through.
He
He has-
recorded a talk
He
album.
has a. Well, he did have a rehab show on one of the DIY or something like that.
That's right.
Oh, a rehab
hosted a
house show.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
he's rehabbing his show, his
Yeah.
house rather.
His career.
That would be reviving.
Well,
That's
you can
correct.
say,
Reviving,
you can say
yeah.
a lot of things, but James Tiberius Kirk, the captain of the Starship Enterprise, is a cultural icon.
Spock, I'm waiting.
Very good. You do Bill well. He had a tragedy. He's 4 wives is kind of a tragedy, but he's had 3 kids. He says he's never watched any of his Star Trek shows or movies. Never watched.
Never
Oh, now
watched?
come on.
That's what he says. I watched this show at night.
Wonder if he's jealous because he didn't invest in the Star Trek
In the series,
in
yeah.
the series.
It was like 88 episodes that ran over and over and over
Yeah.
again. Then there was this hiatus, and then the movies started, and they finally killed him off in the movies. He even came back from the dead once in
Yeah.
one of those movies. He came home one day in August of '99, and he found his 3rd wife in the bottom of their pool, and the coroner said it was an accident. But there's this video of him talking out front after they found his wife. That was kind of very disturbing, to say the least. Born on this date in 1952, 66 years old, one of my all-time favorites, Bob Costas. Today.
Oh yeah, young. I used
Yeah.
to listen to him when he broke out on KMOX in
That's
St.
right.
Louis
Yep.
He was
with Jack Carney.
He was with Jack Carney. He was on a regular on Jack Carney's
Yeah.
show in the morning. He graduated from Syracuse and sent a tape of his play-by-play of the Orangemen to Bob Hyland. Did you know
Highland was he was the producer? He was the head.
he was
man
the
at KMOX.
he was the vice president
Yeah.
of CBS in St. Louis?
Louis.
Did you know that he hired this guy across the table from him?
No, I did not.
I worked at KMOX weekends
Weekends.
for a while.
Well, I used to listen every morning that I could to Jack Carney.
Carney was
I thought
great.
he was great.
You know, Carney never he was so good at selling. You
Yes.
had to
Yes.
to get in line. Go ahead and get that.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Good morning. This is Senator Dale Ryder.
Hey, how are
Hi,
you
Senator.
today,
How are
sir?
you?
This
Hey,
is
I'm
a,
good.
This is call
Go
for
ahead.
Tom. Hang on just a second.
Well,
here. We'll
first
get
of all,
you right
just
over-
I want to say you're on the air live, Senator. I'm Mike Dreeth, and Bruce Reeves is here, and we're doing a morning show. We're going to transfer you over to Tom, but thank you for some of the things you're doing right now. We
Yes,
appreciate the
appreciate
stands you're
every bit
taking.
of it.
You bet. And wow, that's great. You know what? Not many politicians get lucky enough to call into a station for an interview and just happen to jump on the air live.
Yes, yes. So we're grateful for the things you're doing, and keep up the good work. And thank you. And we'll get off and let Tom interview you. Okay.
Guys, thank you. Have a great day.
All right, sir. Take care. Republican from say it?
Mattoon.
Mattoon.
I always say it wrong. He always corrects me, and I'm very bad.
Is it Mattoon or Mattoon?
It is Mattoon.
Mattoon.
Mattoon. Yeah. Well,
I was talking about the Jack Carney, and you would have to audition to get spots on his
Yes, you
station.
would. That's
and then
right.
he would talk about it, and he would use it and talk about his, this lawn chair is one of the best lawn chairs I've ever had. I use it when I go home and I sit down in the backyard, and it makes me feel comfortable. He would talk like that.
Oh,
He would
yeah.
sell stuff. He was making, as the midday guy at KMOX 30 years ago, he was making $300K.
Oh, I can believe
well,
it.
I don't doubt it. He'd probably be. I wouldn't say he was the only program they listened to in St. Louis in the morning
Yeah.
or midday, but I'd hate to.
Oh,
I don't
his
know who number
ratings
two
were
was.
huge.
Yeah.
They were huge.
I never made close to that amount when I worked there.
Something lower than that.
Yeah.
But you're making it here. So the
Something
deal,
lower than that. That's what it means. I'm
Yeah,
making that
something-
here.
yeah.
Costas, the most famous story about Costas, I've told it here before, because we saw Costas. My wife and I saw him at the Baseball Writers
Right.
dinner here about 2 months ago. And
He knows when to shut up, right?
it was like, Bruce, it was like at 10:55, and they brought on Costas to win an award. And he knew he was the last guy, and he said, listen, it's 10:55, it's Sunday night, get in your cars, it's snowing outside, you don't want to listen to me. And
Good for him.
And he sat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, the famous story about Kirby Puckett, do you remember that one?
I remember you telling me about it.
Kirby Puckett, playing for the Twins, was batting 360 something or something like that, and it was early in the season. Costas's first wife was pregnant with a son, their son, and Costas told Kirby Puckett if he's batting over 350 when the son was born, that Costas would name him Kirby. Okay?
Good. Yeah.
Well, of course, the son is born. There's no mention of Kirby in his name, and Puckett called him out on it. And they went in legally with lawyers, and they changed his name to Keith Michael Kirby Costas.
Well,
So he was good for his word.
good
Yeah.
for his word. I can always remember when he'd come on Camp Carney to introduce him as a young and handsome Bobby Costas.
Yes, right. That's right. And he's done a great job. He just finished his contract with NBC.
Yeah.
He did the Olympics for years. He
Yeah.
was their top-notch guy.
Oh, yeah. He was the.
Lives in New York, but considers St. Louis to be his home. 43 years old today, Reese Witherspoon, actress. Her real name is Laura Janine Reese Witherspoon. She's won the Academy Award, 2 Golden Globes, 2 husbands, 3 kids. She was from New Orleans. Some of her best-known movies, Legally Blonde,
Yes, he did the Legally Blonde movie.
Sweet Home Alabama. She also, remember, she did,
did Walk
June
the
Carter
Line.
Cash,
She did
Walk the Line. She did a great June Carter
Oh, yeah.
Cash. So she won Best Actress for that.
Yeah.
So anyway, she also got in a little trouble. Her husband got pulled over for a suspected DUI.
Uh-oh.
She messed with the cop
Ooh.
and got nailed with disorderly conduct.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Got a
That's-
little out of hand.
They're not good.
When you're in a hole, throw the shovel away.
It's very good.
Words to live by. Bruce Reeves.
Yes. March 22nd, on this date, the Gutenberg Bible became the first printed book.
That was like in 1560 something. Is that right?
1457, it says.
1457. Okay.
1630, the first legislation to prohibit gambling was enacted in Boston. 1872, Illinois became the first state to require sexual equality in employment. 1872.
Wow.
And yet we were the Equal Rights Amendment state that didn't pass. Do you remember those days back in the 70s?
Yeah.
1882, the U.S. Congress outlawed polygamy. You only need one wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes, no, I won't go there. 1915, a German Zeppelin made a night raid on a Paris railway station.
Yes. During World War I. Something on this date in 1775, Sir Edwin Burke spoke up in the Parliament and said that the Crown needed to seek reconciliation with the Americas.
Really?
Yes.
Did that happen?
Do you speak the King's English?
Yes, I do. Well, sort of.
No, it did not happen.
It did not happen.
But he stressed reconciliation with the colonies.
He was smart. They didn't listen to him.
No, they didn't.
1933, FDR signed a bill legalizing the sale and possession of beer and wine containing up to 3.2 alcohol percent.
Is that the repeal of
3-2 beer.
prohibition?
Yeah, the start of it, yes.
1946, the first U.S.-built rocket to leave the Earth's atmosphere at a height of 50 miles. The Voice of Firestone became the first commercial radio program to be carried simultaneously on both AM and FM radio stations in 1948. 1954, the first shopping mall opened in Southfield, Michigan. Sometime 2 or 3 years ago, the last one closed.
In Southfield,
In
Michigan?
Southfield, Michigan, yes.
I don't know, the one in Evansville.
Is it doing okay?
Oh, man. We were a couple weeks
Eastland
ago.
Mall?
Yeah, Eastland Mall. Man, they were just jam-packed.
Well, you can't say the same in Effingham and Mount Vernon, can you?
No, no.
I think Mount Vernon has 4 or 5 stores. Effingham may have less than 2. I mean,
Yeah,
they
less
don't
than
have
2
anything.
less than 2 in a movie theater.
Yeah.
How's Tuscola doing?
It's going gangbusters.
The outlet mall, yeah.
Yeah.
We always stop there
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
on that way.
And that's about the only outlet mall that you see outside of like Branson and Gatlinburg and places like that.
Yeah.
We love the Tanger Mall in Branson. 1956.
And I think the Tanger Company is the one that owns Tuscola too.
If you like outlet malls, go to Kittery, Maine.
Kittery, Maine. Okay.
That's nothing but outlet malls.
Never been there. Never been to Maine.
Neither have I.
In 1956, Perry Como became the first major TV variety show host to book a rock and roll act on his program.
Yeah.
Elvis,
No,
I don't know.
rock and roll.
Carl Perkins.
Carl Perkins. Okay.
Precursor to Elvis.
He has some blue suede shoes. 1978, Carl Walenda of the Flying Walendas
Oh, he fell, didn't he?
fell to his death
Fell to his death.
while walking a cable strung between the hotels. But here's the thing. Why would you want to walk between 2 hotels? I guess that's what you do, huh?
Maybe the other hotel had better room service.
Well, could have.
But that was not a good move
Nope.
on Carl Walenda. And that's where the Flying Zerlinis came in.
Yes, that's exactly
okay.
right.
That's when they started doing their act. 87, a barge loaded with 32,000 tons of refuge left New York to find a place to unload. After being refused by several states, 3 countries, why would you accept garbage? And they didn't. And it
Well,
had to
who
go
did?
back to New York.
Oh, it had to go back to New York.
Yeah, it went
Okay.
back to New York because nobody had taken them.
The garbage that no one wanted.
Yes.
History in music, Hank Williams Jr. on this date in 1958. Now I'm talking junior.
Uh-huh.
Made his stage debut in Swansboro, Georgia at the age of 8.
8 years old, really?
Yes. I wonder if he was loaded then.
No,
I don't know.
don't know.
Wonder if he had a beard then.
Yeah.
1963, the Beatles' first album, Please Please Me, released in the United Kingdom. 1965, Bob Dylan's first electric album, and it was entitled... Okay.
Yeah, don't make fun of Bob Dylan. He's made a lot of money.
Yes, certainly. 1977, the John Denver TV special, Thank God I'm a Country Boy, aired on ABC.
The John Denver TV. I didn't know he had a TV special.
John Duchendorfer, if I think it was his real name. Long name.
Long last name. He's German.
Probably best to be Denver.
Yeah.
So 1999, Britney Spears' album Baby One More Time certified triple platinum. And I think she's in Vegas now, permanently, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
You not a Britney Spears fan?
No, I'm not. I don't know about Mark.
Even though I went and saw that tour.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really? Because you took a daughter, right?
Saw her at Six Flags in St. Louis.
Well, that's not a big venue.
No.
She was just coming. She was just off the Disney thing,
just
right?
Off the Disney thing, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. I got some interesting stuff for us to talk about. Bruce is here. We'll talk to him about what's going on right after this break.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 3 gigabytes of high-speed data now for $20 a month for the first 3 months. Just $20 a month on a lightning-fast 4G LTE nationwide network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Learn more at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile, out with the old, in with the simple.
Requires new auto re-up enrollment by 3/31/19. $23.75 per month after first 3 months. Credit card and Simple Mobile account required for enrollment. See terms and conditions of service at simplemobile.com.
I'm Tiffany Haddish, and I use Groupon so much, they made me the spokesperson. When you use Groupon to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day, you can use Groupon to save towards things you might not do every day. Save at a salon and have money to try out that new restaurant, go to a concert, or get a massage. The more you save, the more you can do. It's not rocket science. It's saving money. Hello? Download the app and save. Groupon.
Fashion and looking young go hand in hand. A current closet is the seeker. Girls, it's time to clean out that tired-looking closet. Carnaby carries all your favorite fashion heroes for spring and summer. Carnaby girls would love to assist you with cool bottoms, casual-friendly tops, a perfect-fitting dress, brightened accessories, handbags, sandals, and jewelry to complete your look. Fashion is a game that has to be played seriously, and Carnaby is serious about you looking your best.
Fairfield Memorial Hospital is proud to be celebrating their first anniversary at the Sisney Medical Clinic. To thank the community and patients for their support of the clinic, Fairfield Memorial Hospital is having a celebration on Friday, March 29th from 2 to 5 p.m. at 413 Park Street in Sisney. Stop by and take a tour of their modern, comfortable exam rooms, meet the staff, enjoy light refreshments, and register for several door prizes from local businesses and one grand prize. Fairfield Memorial Hospital, excellence in healthcare.
At FNB, we believe in us, not us the bank, us the farmers, us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest in, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Sisney, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when President Bush admitted that, well, maybe we'd need new taxes after all?
And look, I knew I'd catch some flack on this decision.
NASA caught some flack when it told us a faulty mirror was ruining the vision of our orbiting Hubble telescope. The Pistons captured their second straight NBA title. Hale Irwin won a playoff for the U.S. Open. Nolan Ryan fired his 6th no-hitter, and hits like these were new on the radio.
It cuts both ways. And I'm back on my feet again. To hold on. Do the Humpty Hump, just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Words like violence break the silence. Honey, I'll be your shelter. She ain't nothing. The girls' night out. Step by step.
Those songs were big winners when they hit the air, but when did they? The answer and a touch of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Post frame buildings continue to pop up all over the area, and at Graber Post Buildings, they've been putting up buildings for over 40 years. Garages, pole barns, storage buildings, workshops, apartments, even indoor basketball courts, and some of the most attractive commercial buildings in the state. Every job is specific and unique to your wants and your needs. Graber Post also has packages for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. So for your next building or roofing project, call for a free quote at Graber Post, 800-264-5013.
June 1990, I had a vision of love.
Mariah Carey and Vision of Love, the top song of June 1990. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Seasons change, people change, financial needs change. This is Anthony Vaughn, your ag and commercial lender at Fairfield Banking Company. As your bank, we're here to see you through those changes and to make sure your accounts reflect the seasons of your life. Our staff is ready to help you make the changes necessary to ensure that your financial needs are being taken care of. Stop in and see me at the Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I shop as hard as you shop to bring you the best values at Ubinger's Furniture Company in Flora. This is Sherry Harvey, owner of Ubinger's Furniture, inviting you to see over 25,000 square feet of quality furniture, bedding, and accessories from nearly 20 respected names. You may also see samples of our merchandise at ubingers.com. We've been dedicated to our customer satisfaction for over 30 years, so you can trust us to furnish your home with the personal service and style you deserve. At Ubinger's Furniture Company, Highway 50 East, Flora.
The Coffee Cam is on, and you can watch Morning Coffee on YouTube. Now, all they need is lots of makeup. Back to the show.
Morning Coffee brought to you by TTT Designs right here in Fairfield. They can design and print your ideas. TTT Design, 1411 West Main in Fairfield. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Back on Morning Coffee with Bruce Reeves. What do you got over there, Bruce?
Okay, guys, what's the most popular cookie in the world?
I'm going to take a shot at chocolate chip. You go ahead.
That's what I would say. Chocolate chip.
Oreos.
Oh,
there's been over 500 billion Oreo cookies sold.
I'm a fan of the double stuff Oreo cookie.
Here's a few statistics about Oreos. When they bake the cookie, the wafer,
right,
the top of it is baked at 290 degrees. The bottom is baked at 400 degrees.
I didn't realize that.
And it's in the oven. It's in the oven for exactly 290.6 seconds.
This is amazing.
This is.
Why do you think the upper one would be baked less than the lower one, Bruce? You have any idea?
I have no idea. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. The top is 400. The bottom is 300. I'm sorry, I messed that up.
Okay.
There are 90 ridges on an Oreo cookie wafer. There's 12 flowers, 12 dashes, and 12 dots.
Who'd they pay to look up this information?
I don't know, but that's how they make
Well,
them.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go right out after this, and I'm going to get me some Oreos. I'm going to start counting those flowers.
And there are 71% of the cookie is wafer, and 29% of the cookie is cream.
Unless it's double stuff.
Unless it's double
stuff. Double stuff. That's the way to go.
Thought that was interesting.
That's
the
perfect
details.
morning coffee stuff. You know,
That's
because
right.
it's a little bit about nothing.
That's right.
I like it.
My sister would call that absolutely useless information.
Except for this radio station.
That's right.
That's gold here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. 500 billion. And you know, everybody has a different way to eat Oreo cookies.
Yeah. Well, they've come out now with you can buy a little holder in the pack of Oreos, so you can dunk it in your milk and not get your fingers wet.
There's dunkers. Are you a dunker?
No.
I'm not a dunker either.
No.
I don't like my milk to be messed up.
I'm
I
on
do
your
take
side.
the top off.
Yes.
And eat the top first.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
Did you realize that the bottom was cooked differently than the top?
I did
Different
not.
temperature. Yeah.
I did not. Well, that way I don't catch salmonella from the bottom part.
Yeah. There you go.
I had a disturbing thing happen, and I wonder if you've had the same thing happen. You know, these phones we have, they have microphones on them, and I use
Yes.
my microphone quite a bit for messages and
Yeah.
talk. And so I have my microphone on at all times on this thing. I mean, you don't know it, you don't see it.
Yeah.
But I read a story out of the UK where somebody there suspected that social media outlets are listening to us, just like Big Brother from 1984, George Orwell, and utilizing our conversations to be able to send us ads. And I'll get more into that after we take this call. Go right ahead. Uh-oh.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello. Do you any of you guys remember in the late 70s on At Your Service, Ann Keith had Bob Costas on?
Go ahead.
And he's a coming up with this 1927 Yankees ball club and I think the 1934 Gas House Gang, and he comes up with a kind of like a fantasy baseball. He's got the baseball crowd noise and everything, and he had that for probably like a week. That was something else.
Wow. I mean, he recreated a game out of his fertile memory and knowledge of those two teams
he
playing
wouldn't
each
have
other.
remembered those two teams playing. I mean, he had to have got accounts of the game.
Well, he certainly, I mean, he just knew everything about each one of the
Yeah,
players.
sure. He's a baseball historian. He would have known everything.
Certainly
about
is.
it.
Thanks for the call.
Yes. I don't remember that. Ann Keith, there's another great St. Louis broadcaster.
Yes, she was.
remember
That's her
Ann.
service,
Solid.
yeah.
Very solid. Okay, back to the original story. So I tried it. I've tried it a couple of times. And so let's just say, here's my phone right here, and I say, and I'm very happily married, okay?
Yeah.
But if I say, I think I'm going to get married again, and I need an engagement ring before I, decide to ask somebody to marry me. Within 10 minutes, when I went to Google or to something else,
You got an ad for engagement
I've
ring?
never looked on Google for an engagement ring. Mention, if you will, a place, a vacation place, a destination.
Let's
try it.
Let's try it out here.
Try it.
All right. Well,
is it any microphone? I mean,
your microphone at the end, if it's turned on for you to be able to.
All right.
So let's just.
Boy, I'd like to go to Destin, Florida.
Destin, Florida? Is that where you want to go?
Yeah,
You're going to go there for vacation.
Yeah, I want to go to Destin, Florida for vacation, but I don't know where to stay.
Well, that'd be something that maybe we could Google.
Yeah,
if
we can research or something.
and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before the show, we'll try. But I'm just telling you that this is kind of ominous. You know what I mean?
It's kind of weird.
It's makes you think. Really, it really does.
I read the story where this lady said she did exactly that. And I've had it happen to me. But I always thought, well, what a coincidence.
I noticed if you're doing a lot of texting to different people and you
Right.
don't put them all in a group, you're just doing them one at a time.
Right.
The text bar at the bottom will come up with your phrases.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes, you can do that setting.
Yeah.
That's true. So.
But I'm just saying to you.
Will it come up on Facebook? Where does it come up on?
We have on WFIWradio.com, there is a spot that is devoted to Google Ads. So when I get a complaint saying, why do you have that ad on your homepage? I can honestly say, I don't control that ad. That's something that is a part of the original company, and every one of our websites have that hole that is filled by Google. If you went there, you might find those things.
Well, let's see if I can.
Well, it might take a few more minutes than that.
Minutes? Okay, I'll do it before we get off the air.
Right, but I'm just saying to you,
Big
is
Brother
really,
is listening.
Yes.
Or big old marketing director is listening.
The marketing director, and that's how they sell them. I'm sure that's how they sell their ad spots. Or
I'm
they get
not
people to
sure I
advertise.
like it.
I don't like it, but
I'm telling you, the article that I read, it happens.
Yeah.
And then I started noticing it
More
in my
more.
life.
Okay.
well, think about it now the cell phone. Would you like to do away with your cell phone?
No,
we couldn't live without them today.
I don't know what I did before
Before-
GPS and going places.
how about YouTube?
I always got where I was going. but I can't remember what I did.
When we were arguing, when we were nose to nose arguing about how to put that desk together in my man cave this week.
Yeah.
Carol said, "Sit down and Google or YouTube putting an L desk together."
By the way, how'd that turn out?
It's
Did you Google it?
I did, but it didn't help me.
Okay.
I finally, Jeff Murphy here came over.
Okay.
And it got put together.
Oh, that's right. He stopped by to see me. Say, "You want to go over? I'm gonna go over and try and fix Mike's desk."
We got it fixed, but I'm just telling you.
I said, "You want me to get some big old screws and a drill driver for you?"
There you go.
That would have fixed it. Yeah. Well, that's. I thought that was really
bolted
interesting.
to the wall and everything, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Donnie and Marie are hanging it up finally.
Well, he did win The Masked Singer on Fox TV, so that may have been.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole series.
You were a slave to television. You were a slave to television.
No,
I've gone cold turkey since last July. Donnie and Marie saying goodbye to their Las Vegas show after this year concluding an 11-year residency. The brothers-sister duo made the announcement during an appearance on Good Morning America yesterday. Donnie's 61. She's 59. She's a little country.
He's a little rock and roll.
He's a little rock and roll.
He says their performances have always been about just entertainment. No politics, no blue humor.
No salesmanship.
They just come out and try to entertain.
It's a good, wholesome show.
Yeah. Donnie and Marie. And there were brothers, too.
How many Osmond brothers were there?
I can't tell you.
They were probably, 8 or 9
Yeah,
at
there
least.
was,
Besides Donnie and Marie.
Donnie and Marie. There was,
I remember Merle.
Merle Haggard?
Osmond. No,
Oh,
Osmond.
Merle Osmond.
Yeah, there was a Merle.
There was a Jimmy Osmond, too.
Yes,
I
there
think.
was. He's the little one. He was younger than...
Yeah, he's the little, the younger sibling.
He's probably,
Did he have any other sisters?
He's like
besides
55
Marie?
now.
I think Marie, I'm not sure, but I think Marie was the only girl.
Really?
At least when they were singing and
Yeah.
performing, she was the only one.
She's lost some weight, too,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All you have to do is...
Watch
I'd like to lose some weight. Saying that into my phone, maybe that'll send me some ads that can help me with that.
Do pushbacks.
I just push back from this
Push
table
back
right
from
here.
the table.
Yeah.
Elton John's movie, Rocket Man,
I'd like to see that.
is a bit too cheeky for Hollywood. Paramount Pictures says you're going to be cutting out this naked sex scene from the film. They've told the people that are producing this because they need to get the rating right on it. So you're cutting that out.
Yeah.
We have a suggestion for a body double.
Elton Juan.
Elton Juan.
From Mount Carmel.
Straight from Mount Carmel. He could come in there and play all those Elton John.
That's right. Elton Schmelton. Bring Elton Juan in.
Well, when is that coming up again? I want to see this. That was in April 20th at the Brubeck Arts Center. Dogs of Society. Where did that come from?
I don't have no idea.
Dogs of Society.
Was that an Elton John album? Dogs of Society?
I don't know. The Ultimate Elton John Tribute. An all-live rock concert at 7:30 p.m. And he'll give you spot-on vocals. We heard it yesterday.
Yeah, he sounds
and he sounds
pretty
like
close.
Elton John.
He
And he
kinda
looks like
him
it,
too, yeah.
He does. A young Elton John,
Yeah.
not the...
well, no, not super young, but kind of middle-aged Elton John.
Yes. So that's coming up, an all-live performance. And I'm waiting for The Counter from Frontier.
Oh, yeah?
And we suggested Red Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's up to Dr. J now.
Well, there's a few Journey tribute bands out there. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
there's
everybody has a
tribute-
tribute band.
Yeah.
The Beatles, Journey, Led Zeppelin.
I told you about the fact that the Paramount wants the naked scene out.
Yeah, wants the naked scene out.
Well, this guy in California, upset about his neighbor.
He wants the naked scene back in.
I'm sure he does.
He's
yeah.
upset his neighbor is too nosy. So what he did was he put out in his yard between him and the neighbor a garden scene, a table and chairs, and he filled them with fashion dummies seated in the wicker chairs around a matching table, and they're naked in a way to be able to upset his neighbor. Not bad.
That must be a mighty small town in California. It's kind of like Fairfield if
Yeah.
they've got nosy neighbors.
They wanted him to tear down his fence to see inside my yard, and now they get to see these guys.
They wait a minute.
He had a fence
The
up,
neighbor,
and
they wanted him to tear down the fence.
The
Why didn't
fence?
she just go up to the upstairs portion of her house?
A hand-scrawled sign on top of a nearby wooden barrel reads, "Reserved seat for the nosy neighbor that complains about my fence to the city."
Uh-huh.
She's got the. I got the sign. Get the sign right here.
I
You get the
saw
sign
the
right there.
picture. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there's an empty seat there for the neighbor to come
Waiting
over.
for the neighbor.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
right.
We taking a break here.
We are.
Gonna take a break. We'll come back. We got some trivia, some good ones.
A message from United Mutual Insurance of Albion and Grinnell Mutual Insurance, proudly serving our area for over 130 years. The small part-time farmer, the family farmer, and the corporate farmer are all heading for the fields. Give them a wave and be careful as you pass. They're the biggest drivers of our local economy. United Mutual Insurance of Albion and Grinnell Mutual Insurance, proudly serving our area for 130 years. Agriculture, town or country, we're all in this together.
Ladies of all ages, mark your calendars for Saturday, April 6th. The Fairfield retail merchants want to pamper you with special deals available for one day only. This is a special shopping day for everyone. However, by calling Serendipity or Uniquely Rustique to RSVP, you will be entitled to a special packet of savings tailor-made just for you. RSVP by March 22nd to receive your coupons. Get your girlfriends together and come to Fairfield for a day of fun and shopping as the retail merchants do their best to help you relax and enjoy the day.
Black's Fashion Flowers in downtown Fairfield is your home for tuxedo rentals from Jim's Formal Wear. Whether you're headed to prom or getting married, Black's can make that special day even more special by helping you look good. And don't forget, Black's can also custom design your wedding and prom flowers. Stop by 310 East Main in Fairfield or give them a call at 847-7076. Black's Fashion Flowers, your florist with a personal touch, across from the courthouse in downtown Fairfield. And remember to like them on Facebook.
Hi folks, this is Sandy at Gale Sales and Service. Here in Southern Illinois, we are on the verge of spring. Woohoo! To move out the old and bring in the new, we are having a sale on some of our discontinued items. There are dishwashers, ranges, side-by-side, and top-mount refrigerators and dehumidifiers on the list with up to 20% off. Come in soon and check on these sale items to receive some excellent values. That's Gale Sales and Service at 1605 West Main in Fairfield. Check them out on our website at gilesales.com.
It's a J. Wilderman Autoplex March Mania Shootout. Giant slam dunk savings on every new Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram in Mount Carmel. Up to $15,000 off new Rams and new F-150s. Come and enjoy a friendly buying experience on over 150 new vehicles and over 300 of the cleanest pre-owned vehicles in the tri-state. View all the best deals anywhere 24/7 at jwildermanautoplex.com.
Did you know spring is right around the corner and Uniquely Rustique is getting ready? Visit the Big Deal store and get a $10 certificate for just $5.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
The deadline for filing your tax return is April 15th, but did you know that it's also the last day to contribute to a tax-deductible IRA for the previous year? Conard Financial Group can help you take advantage of tax-deferred benefits and possibly even help you earn a deduction when you make last year's IRA contribution. Call Conard Financial Group at 842-7855 to learn how. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Fairfield area weather forecast calling for sunshine today with a high 58. Clear tonight, low 30. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 55. Rain likely on Sunday with a high 60. Cloudy skies 50 on Monday, and for Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high of 50. Overnight low was 35. Yesterday's high 47. Currently, humidity at 82%. Winds are calm. The pressure at 30.09 and holding. Visibility is at 10 miles. Right now, sunshine 37 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar weather showing nothing in terms of precipitation anywhere in Illinois nor in any of the adjoining states this morning.
Radar Weather has been sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
This is the show about nothing. Morning Coffee, streaming on YouTube and live on the station listened to, not just heard. WFIW.
Morning Coffee is brought to you by TTT Designs, 1411 West Main in Fairfield. Give them a call at 516-7206. Let TTT Design and print the message you want to share.
This posted 1 hour ago on the Illinois State Police District 12 Effingham Facebook page. I-70 travelers between Casey and Greenup. Use caution. Due to a traffic crash, nearly 3,000 piglets are loose near milepost 127, 2 miles west of Casey. Troopers on scene assisting with corralling the porkers.
That will be a hilarious time to be up there and watch that.
Oh, man, I hope we can get some video of that.
Oh, I'm sure there's video somewhere.
Yeah, somebody's...
Of course, we thought somebody else would have video of Derek playing the tambourine.
We didn't.
We haven't found any yet.
Let's hope these piglets aren't greased.
That would, yeah, that would...
A little bacon, little bacon grease on them. Wow.
3,000?
That's what it says. 3,000
running around.
piglets running around the interstate.
Good night.
I have to believe. I mean, that's. I don't think it's fake news.
No.
That's from their website. That's interesting.
The interstates in Illinois aren't fenced in, so they'll have a hard time rounding up all of them.
Yes. You'd have to go out and you'd have to go get a bunch of skilled pork farmers.
Pig ropers.
Yeah, pig ropers.
Cat to lasso the pork. That's amazing. I have a feeling there's going to be a sale on pork burgers.
Oh, there will
in
be
the Casey
probably,
area.
Oh, yeah.
There might be, if they know what pork burgers are.
Oh, they do.
Far north.
They do.
Okay.
You can attest to that.
I can attest to that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've got 10 trivia questions.
Bring
what
it
time is it?
on.
We ready to go here? We got 8 minutes. We can fill that with these. 'cause
Oh,
there's
yeah.
Associated banter with each trivia question.
Okay.
I'd like for you to name one of the 4 classic rock songs recorded that last over 20 minutes. In other words, the entire side of an album. Name which. None of those are played here, by the way. We don't have any 20-minute songs.
All right.
But In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is off the table because
It's like 17.
Yes.
That's the one that's my first choice would have been In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Alice's Restaurant, Arlo Guthrie.
Not on the list.
Really?
4.
Allman Brothers, Whipping Post.
No, not on the list.
Really?
Nope.
Because they're both 20-minute long.
This is according to Billboard.
Light My Fire?
Nope.
The End by The Doors.
Nope.
Chamber Brothers.
Nope. Let me try it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, who are they?
Rush. The song is 2112. That's 20 minutes and 33 seconds.
2112, yes.
Pink Floyd, Echoes. That's 23 minutes and 31 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Supper's Ready by Genesis, 23 minutes and 6 seconds. And the longest one is Carn Evil 9, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, 29 minutes, 37 seconds.
Wow. You could fix a meal.
You could go to the bathroom and fix a meal.
Yes.
Okay. Question number 2. She was the first female vice presidential candidate in history.
Geraldine Ferraro.
Yes. Geraldine Ann Jerry Ferraro. She was born in 1935. She died in 2011. I didn't know she was gone.
Yeah.
She was an American attorney and Democratic Party politician who served in the United States House of Representatives. In 1984, she was the first female vice president.
She ran with Walter Mondale.
That's right.
Okay.
Where's the beef? Walter Mondale, representing a major American political party. Number 3, he played Judge Schmales in the movie Caddyshack. I'm looking for the actor's name.
He was
Judge Smales.
White-headed guy. Golly.
Played in the TV show Too Close for Comfort.
Yes.
You're barking up the right tree.
Ted.
You know, it's day out there. I'm giving you clues.
It's daylight out there.
It's day out there.
Ted Daly?
No. Later on, it'll be
Night.
Ted Knight.
Ted Knight.
Okay.
Ted Knight.
That was a comedy back in
He also
1980.
played in the Mary Tyler Moore show.
He was.
He was on the Mary Tyler Moore.
That was. He was said to be very disturbed with Rodney Dangerfield's activities. In that
he was
movie.
in the movie?
He didn't think Rodney was very professional throughout that movie.
I imagine Rodney was having a good time.
He was having a wonderful time.
Yeah. Yes.
And was using outside substances to be able to help facilitate his good time.
One of my favorite Rodney Dangerfield and Ted Knight scenes in that movie, whereas they're on the golf course.
Yes.
And Judge Smales says, well, Rodney Dangerfield says something to Judge Smales, and Judge Smales says, "So?" And Rodney goes, "So? Let's dance." And then the Journey song comes on.
I think I liked when he butted in on the dance floor and said to Judge Smales' wife, "I bet you were great before electricity." Number 4. This is the most memorable quote from Terminator 2, Judgment Day in 1991.
I'll be back.
No.
No?
Really?
No.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's it. Hasta la vista, baby. That came from American singer Jody Watley's 1987 hit song, Looking for a New Love. The quote, Spanish for see you later, hasta la vista, baby, became yet another indelible moment from the Terminator series, would go on to grace innumerable 1990s answering phones machines. When you would call somebody, it was on their machine.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Number 5, Fairfield had a record 32 wins in basketball this season. We all know and are very proud of that. What's the record number of season wins for Edwards County? The number I'm looking for.
22.
What are you saying, Bruce?
21.
No, you have to go back to 1955. 24 wins. The coach
24.
was Ray Miller. 24 wins
24
back.
wins.
They've had a couple of 23-win seasons, but that was the big one back. When we refer now, from now on, everybody will refer back to the season when Fairfield won 32 games.
Yeah.
They're still referring to this in Edwards County. I don't know if Judge...
Edwards County has a very good high school Hall of Fame over there. Very good.
We know somebody.
Yeah, we've heard about that.
That's Dave Riggs in that, isn't he? He's in the Sports Hall of Fame.
He's probably in the sport,
Yes, he is.
As an announcer over
That's
there.
right. Number 6. Who was the first African American to win an Academy Award?
Sidney Poitier.
Good guess, but
Oh,
no.
No.
Really?
Yes. We're going way back.
Oh.
It was the lady from Gone with the Wind,
Gone
right?
from the Wind. The maidservant.
That's right. Hattie McDaniel,
Yeah.
the first
McDaniel.
African American to win,
right.
and they wouldn't let her come in the front door.
That's right.
Is that incredible?
I wouldn't have accepted if I was her.
Wouldn't let her come in the front door. In 1939, she portrayed Mammy in Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Where we've gone from there.
Yeah.
Number 7. How we doing in time? We doing okay?
Good.
Number 7. Prior to the Eagles, Don Henley and Glenn Fry worked for this female recording artist as backup singers.
Carly Simon.
No.
Having a clue. Right.
Fry and Don Henley knew each other before they joined Linda Ronstadt's band in 1971.
Okay.
But it was that time together that led them to the formation of the Eagles later that year.
Going to have to be the final question.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, let me do one real fast.
All right.
Real fast. Okay. We're talking about Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Right.
Who was wearing a peanut costume and was shelled by a rogue elephant in a Minneapolis parade?
Murray.
Ted, yeah.
Chuckles the Clown.
Chuckles the Clown, okay.
A little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants. We'd like to have you come back next Monday here on Morning Coffee. Thanks to Bruce Reeves.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed the hour out here.
Have a great
Really
weekend.
worthwhile.
All the important news here first. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, the station listened to, not just heard, 104.9 FM.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. See pictures and prices at boydfern.com or follow them on Facebook.